everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another mukbang. Today I am making some Japanese curry udon or udon, however you want to pronounce it. I actually found this recipe in a book. I've been into a lot of Pinterest recipes, and then I don't know, I guess I had little phases in here and there. I have little phases here and there. Where I was really into finding recipes on Pinterest or a Korean website. But recently I've been really into buying recipe books, and I actually found this Japanese recipe book, and there are many great recipes in that book, but this is definitely one of my top recipes that I wanted to share with you guys. And one of the reasons why I really enjoyed this recipe is because it's pretty simple. And the main ingredients are, obviously udon. But if you don't have udon, you can use rice. We need some pork and, of course, Japanese curry. You guys can use the Vermont one, but I'm going to be using the golden curry. I never tried this one before. I tried the Vermont, right? But you can get mild, medium hot, and extra hot. If you guys never used Japanese curry before, they come in little cubes. I'm going to be using about 3 today. And I pre-made some tashi stock or bonito stock. So basically, you put kelp in just cold water. You're not boiling it. So you leave it in there for 30 minutes. You can leave it in overnight. The key is that you can't boil the water. So you leave it for 30 minutes, and then I actually put it on the stove, and I start simmering it. And when it starts simmering, I put about 10 grams of bonito flakes. 10 grams seems a little, but bonito flakes are very, very thin, so you actually put a lot of bonito flakes in there. And then I let it boil. Once it starts to boil, I take out the kelp. No, I take out the kelp when it starts simmering, and then I add the bonito flakes. And then when it starts to boil, I turn off the heat, let it sit for 10 more minutes, and then I cool it off, and that's really it. Okay, so we are going to start out with a little bit of olive oil. Okay. Okay, so I know that a lot of you guys don't cook fat on fat, but this was the recipe, okay? So don't blame me. And then we're going to add some onions. And then we're going to use a little bit of green onions or scallions, but I'm going to leave some for garnishing later. Let's start off with that much. And we're going to add 1 spoonful of soy sauce and another spoonful of mirin. Okay. And then we just have to let it sit and boil. Just let it boil. So, I don't know if you guys can hear that whoo sound. It's actually from outside. It's been windy today, so. Okay, so we just have to wait until until the onions get a little bit more soft, and then we're going to add the curry cubes, and then wait more. Let's open these. Let's see. Growing up, I never liked curry. The first curry that I ever tasted or even smelled was this Korean curry called 일본카레우동, and I just didn't like it at all. I just never really liked curry before. Just growing up, I just never liked it. My sister loved it, which was kind of weird because her and I had really, really different taste buds. And my parents loved it, so they always cooked it, but I would always just refuse to eat. And growing up, I was a really chubby kid. I mean, and I loved everything. I ate everything. But curry was something that I just never really fond of. But recently, a couple years ago, I discovered Japanese curry through an animation or a Japanese TV show or something like that, and it looked really, really good. Oh, I think it's because that 3-minute curry that I knew curry as, that had really like golden color, but this was more darker, and I don't know why. I just thought that in my head it might be a little bit sweeter. I might like it more. And yeah, I tried it. I loved it. And I think after that I tried the other curries and I was okay with it. And I don't if you want them to dissolve faster, you guys could, I shouldn't have opened it. So you want to crack it like this. You could actually dice it or just make it into crush it a little bit, make it into smaller pieces. But okay, I'm going to put one. They look like Reese's Pieces, don't they? If you look at it, looks like a chocolate. Okay, now I put one more in here. That's good. So you guys see a lot of steam right now, right? Because my house is very cold. Which is funny. Okay, I feel like I need wood, like knock on wood. But I keep my house really cold. You know, I go snowboarding a lot, and I just keep myself really, really cold. And I haven't got sick once this winter. So maybe I'm just meant to live in the colder weather. This is my favorite time of the day. I think cooking can be like a love-hate relationship because you have to wait. And when you're hungry, you know, you just don't want to cook when you're hungry because you're so hungry, you just want to eat right away. But at the same time, like, you know, I like preparing my own food because I know the way I like it. It's so really interesting because before I didn't have very specific preference when it came to food, and as long as it tasted fine, I was happy with it. But more and more I started cooking, I started to develop this, like, I basically became more picky with food. I mean, like, I'm not picky when somebody else cooks for me. That's fine, you know, like, I think you should just be thankful the fact that they even cooked for you. But when it comes to like restaurants or even like cooking at home for myself, I definitely am a lot pickier. I'm going to add some noodles or udon. Oh, okay. Oh, don't splash on me. That kind of feels good. Okay. Okay, let's add the scallions as our toppings. Yay. Let's do some close-up. Whoa, so good. Look at the pork. Yes. I want some sauce. You know what? I kind of want some rice with this too. Oh, so good. Where are the onions? That is so good. It's not that overly spicy. I think it's perfect enough for me. I actually prefer it this way. I think it's more flavorful. I seriously love noodles. I think now for the rest of this month and this year, I'm just gonna eat noodles. Oh, this pork. Got a piece of pork. Oh. Oops. I don't get this question as much as before, but handful of people used to ask me like, oh, tips on like people who's starting their mukbang. Eat whatever you want. Seriously, just eat what you want. Because I think at this point, there's so many mukbang channels right now that if you don't like this channel because she eats too much noodles, you can go somewhere else. Hey! Like now, because there's just so many channels now.
For a little bit? He was spying on me for a little bit.
Right now?
Like, I turn around, his face was like this. The door, I was like, what cutie? You're cutie, come on.
You want to try some?
Nah, later. Come on, Angel. Come on.
Later? There's not going to be any later.
Oh, that's good.
pork and kimchi. Oh. Okay, like choking on my food. That was like a really intense moment. Just kind of inhaling everything. Oh, actually, I've been hearing a lot about like YouTube demonetizing mukbang channels, or like I don't know exactly. But even yesterday, even like people that are not on YouTube even told me how like YouTube is trying to get not pay like so if you have less than like couple like a certain amount of subscribers, if you don't have, so let's say I think it was 1,000, if you don't have more than 1,000 subscribers and if your video hits like even 100,000 or million, YouTube is not gonna pay you, just looking at your subscriber count. And I think it's because so many people are starting YouTube and maybe they just can't keep up with everybody. I don't know, but that's what I heard. And I've been hearing a lot of other rumors saying that they're demonetizing mukbang, specifically mukbangs. I heard a couple things here and there about that. Like I heard that, well, I know for some people they get demonetized or like the YouTube just takes down their video. I don't know why. I know that there's one girl that I watch. She like multiple of her videos got demonetized or they got rid of it because I think it's because her dishes were too spicy, like extreme. It's not just like super spicy noodle thing. She puts like extra stuff on it. So I feel like maybe YouTube thought that that's just too much. Like, you know, people copy. Like if especially like a younger kids watch, they will copy. So they might even put like, for example, one of my my ASMR video, I was eating raw squid. YouTube they demonetize it and they put age restriction on it. I don't know why. Is it because it's raw? Or is it the sound? Does it sound like inappropriate to them? I don't know what it was, but they just did. So what would I do if they start? I don't think this will happen, but what if they start demonetizing all just mukbang in general? I mean, you know, I've been vlogging a lot, so maybe I'll just fully commit myself to vlogging if that's the case. No! But I did hear rumors about just YouTube demonetizing videos or channels just in general. I did hear about that. So... I bit my tongue so hard. I mean, yeah, if they do really just paying less on for mukbangs or even they start demonetizing, I think I really would just completely merge into vlogging or just eating out, you know, And what? Maybe I won't even call it a mukbang. I'll just be like, best hamburger in Chicago, something like that. But again, I don't think it's gonna happen. Do you think YouTube's gonna start demonetizing mukbangs? Mukbangs.
Maybe it's like that cryptocurrency.
You think so?
In Korea, I mean, they banned the trade and stuff, so maybe it's gonna happen to mukbang. They don't like people choosing bad health choices or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But the thing was, it's not like, well, I don't know about like, I know that mukbangers in Korea, they usually film every single day. They upload every day. But like the Western mukbangers, they do like 2 or 3 mukbangs a week. So how is that fair? Because, you know, I think it's fair to say that everybody have their own cheat meals. What if this is their cheat meal? Like, it's not for me, but, you know. Okay, I'm done. So full. I am about to end the video, and before we end, I am going to announce the winner for the giveaway that was from last week, from the carbonara spicy noodles, and the winner is Rina. She commented, my 2018 resolution is to be nicer to everybody and be able to be a better person physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'm really with you on that one. I really have to be just nice to myself and people, just in every way, you know. That's a really, I think that's just goal. There should be a goal for everybody. I know I'm gonna put a lot of work to better myself this year. I'm from Louisiana, and her contact information is dope. Congratulations, Rina. I will be sending 2 of the carbonara spicy noodles to you as soon as possible, but I will contact you through Instagram and, you know, find out where I can send it to you and all that. So yeah, thank you everybody for entering the giveaway. I will have more in the future, probably small ones. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all your, you know, comments and just sharing your resolutions with me. It's definitely inspirational to me, myself, and challenges myself. So I wish the best luck for everybody, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.